Yo, what's good, squad? It's your boy 100K back at you again for another one, man. So you know what I need y'all to do, so let's just get to it, man. Hit that like button, subscribe. Y'all know the swaps, man. So, I gotta talk about this highway robbery fight that happened over the weekend. We talking about Rolly Romero. He was fighting this 40-year-old. They say he's 40, man. I said the nigga 60, man. They said he was 40, though. So he fought this boxer, this Venezuelan boxer. He from Venezuela. He fought him at 140. He was big as 140-pound debut. You know, his first fight since being knocked out by Tank Davis. So, you know, he called himself, cleaning up the mess. He went back to the drawing board. Said he fixed, what happened. He addressed the issue. He knew where he went wrong in that fight, with Tank Davis. So, they cherry-picked the 60-year-old veteran. I'll keep saying he's 60. He looked like he was 60, man. No cap. You look at this, he looked like if he was 40, he had a hell of a rough paper route. That paper route was extra diabolical. They keep saying he's 40. I'm not buying. I'm 44. I look like I'm 24, but I'm 44, man. 79, man. You know what I mean? April of 79. You know what I mean? So I'm 44, man. And y'all see I look like I'm 24, man. He 40. They say he look like, man, he ain't 40, man. I gotta keep stressing. He came in the game with a hung birth certificate. He got with a fake birth certificate. He won 40. But anyway, old head, he studied tape because he threw that left, cracked him with that left, and dropped Rolly in the third. Clean, official knockdown. You know what I mean? Old head, was winning the fight on all cards. Even the unofficial cards, he was winning the fight. I believe it was the 8th round. He got dropped. Maybe the 9th. It was one of the other, 8th or 9th round. Rolly finally lands one and buzzes OG. OG, he got a little buzz. Then Rolly pushed him down with his right and pushed him down. Clearly a push down, was not a knockdown. It was not a punch landed, then he fell. No, it was a punch. He was a little wobble. Then Rolly continued to push him down. Tony Weeks calls it a knockdown. I don't know how. And I don't want to talk bad about Tony Weeks because I have to talk bad about him because I'm only going off of what he did. So, he calls it a knockdown. Right then and there, I knew something was up. I said, something ain't right about this one. That was clearly not a knockdown. It's not a knockdown. How do you rule that a knockdown? Give him a standing 8. Start, letting him fight again. Rolly starts to try to apply some type of pressure. He wants to come forward now because he think he has Barroso out. You know what I mean? So Rolly comes, trying to apply pressure and throws a barrage of punches, right? Mind you, no clean punches are landed. He never connected with any of the punches. He cuffed him the one time like this, and another time he threw something else. Within that flurry, kind of cuffed him on the other side. But Barroso was dodging everything. He ain't landed a single punch. If anything, out that whole little flurry of barrage that Rolly threw, if anything, he was the fighter that got hit. He was the one that got hit. Yeah, go back and watch it. Tony Weeks jumps in immediately and stops the fight. Just stops the fight. In favor of Rolly Romero, gave Rolly a TKO victory over Barroso, who clearly was winning the fight on the cards, and clearly was winning the fight just off the eye. highway robbery. You know what I mean? Very suspect. Definitely foul play. Definitely, should be investigated. You know, I hate to say that, I don't want to sound like the law because I'm far from that. I ain't me, but I'm just saying we talking about boxing, man. We talking about like my son boxes, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people that box in my camp. So we talking about officiating, man. This was bad, with certain sports and especially boxing because this dude who's a world-known, world-renowned referee. We watched Tony Weeks for years, man. Referee officiating fights, man. Never thought that he would be crooked. I mean, he on something, bro. He got paid. I don't care what nobody say, man. He got paid. Cause like, first of all, how you call a knockdown? That wasn't even a knockdown. But how do you stop the fight? Like, if that was Rolly Romero fighting Ryan Garcia or any other fighter, that really had some type of name, recognition out there, Tony Weeks wouldn't have stopped that fight. He did that because Barroso, nobody know who he is, man. Didn't nobody know who OG was. You know what I'm saying? So he figured it was an easy lick, for him to do what he did. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, he tarnished his reputation, man. You know what I mean? He messed it up. You know what I mean? He messed it up bad. You know what I mean? So, furthermore, as they interview Rolly, asked Rolly, like, do you feel as though y'all should have been able to fight? He was like, yeah, I respect Rolly. He said, yeah, the fight shouldn't have been stopped. We should have been able to continue to fight. I respect that. I respect that from this camp. You know what I mean? Because, and somebody else would have been like, nah, I wanted to fight, quick, easy. Nah, he kept it real. Like, nah, we should have been able to fight. We should have been able to continue to fight. So I respect it. Like I said, I'm not bitching about Rolly because he didn't have nothing to do with the stoppage. That was all on the referee. That's all on their side, man. So it is what it is. But he did say he thinking about moving up to 147, man. Now, Rolly, if you happen to be watching this video, bro, don't go to 147. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. You done got smoked at 135. You done been smoked. I ain't gonna say you got smoked, but you got dealt with in your debut at 140. You a lick at 140. You definitely will be a lick. You will be a lickety split. I mean, you'll be somebody whole meal and dessert at 147, man. Like, don't do it to yourself, man. Don't do it to yourself, man. Please don't. I don't even know you. I'm trying to be a homie, man. I'm looking out for you because if they not looking out for you, telling you, look, man, that ain't a good idea. You ain't that good of a boxer to even think about being at 147. What Rolly has going for him is power. You know what I mean? Other than that, he need to think about a whole new profession, man. Or if he is gonna stay boxing, you gotta go back down to 135, man. Stay down there, campaign down there, man. Stay down there. But it's hard for you to make the weight cut, so maybe it's time to think of finding a new profession. Honestly, man, I'm just being honest with you, man. I know your family ain't gonna tell you that, and whoever you got your jabronis around you, that's feeding off you, they not gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you, man, you're not that good, bro. You're not good at all, honestly. You know what I mean? You got power going for you. You got good mouthpieces, but you know how to sell a fight and draw a revenue. You're good at that. You know what I mean? But overall performance in the ring, you're not that, man. And to say you're gonna go to 147, man, that's career suicide for you, man. It's career suicide. Don't go to 147 because you're going to get smoked, man. I'm telling you, man. You're going to get bodied at 147. Like, I can literally see. I don't want to see nothing bad happen to you. I'm serious. I don't want to see you go in there and get hurt. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see no fighter go in the ring and get hurt. I like the sport, but I don't want to see nobody. I want the same way I seen them fighters enter the ring. You know, it's sad because some of them don't walk out that ring the same way they walked in it. You know what I mean? And I watch the sport. I'm for the sport. You know what I mean? I always want the fighters the same way they walked in that ring to walk out of that ring. You know what I mean? You know, you may not look the same, but I want you to be able to walk out on your own accord. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish nobody to die in the ring. But there's always a chance you take in that sport, man, in the MMA and any kind of physical contact sport. You take that chance every time, man. So I respect the ones that do it. But like I said, I don't want to see you get hurt, man. 147, man, you could possibly get killed at 147, man. So don't do it to yourself, man, because it's way bigger sharks up there, man, that you not built for, man. You know what I mean? Try at 140. Try to stay there on there. If you're going to continue boxing, stay at 140 or try to go back down to 135, man. Avoid 147, man. That's all I'm saying. Avoid 147, man. But yeah, Tony Weeks, man, I don't know, man. Might be over for him, man. It should be. I mean, after that malarkey, you know what I'm saying? After that malarkey, it should be. Like real shit. I mean, but that's all I got on that matter. You know what I'm saying? 6 is over. I ain't got no rap about them. You know what I mean? Unless we talk about somebody getting traded and stuff like that. Right now, y'all already see what I'm repping. I got the Eagles out. We talking about boxing. A lot of other stuff, man. I'm going to start talking about, you know, shows, movie reviews, all kinds of stuff. I'm about to flip this, you know, into something, man. You know, I'm supposed to be adding another element to this, too. You know what I mean? I don't want to speak on it yet too much until we really figure out what's going on with that. You know what I mean? But until then, I appreciate everybody that been supporting, man. So do me that big favor. You know what I'm saying? On the way out, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Stay safe out there, man. The weather breaking. Stay hydrated. You know what I mean? Stay hydrated. Good old H2O. Stay hydrated. Stay sucker free. Most definitely stay sucker free. And y'all already know the main one. Stay forever sturdy, man. Stay forever sturdy, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Peace.